Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about who you are?
Yeah, my name Robert Cole. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Um, I moved to Chattanooga. Just to be brief, I moved to Chattanooga when I was about 13 years old. Came down here, I really came down here visiting. Wind up staying. Um, wind up getting in a whole bunch of trouble, in and out of jail, prison. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of little crazy little stuff in my past. You know what I'm saying? Somehow I ain't been blessed though, for real. I'm supposed to be gone though. You know what I'm saying? A little bit though, just a little bit. Both parents still living, sisters and all that. Grew up in the house, you know what I'm saying? Single mother. Single mother, my father, you know what I'm saying? He was locked up. I guess that's why I was locked up. He was locked up. Grandmama was there, rest in peace. My aunties, that shout out. Auntie Jolene, Auntie Needy, you know what I'm saying? They was there for me. A little bit. It's just a little something though. It's way more. It's just a little something though. Keep it brief.
And I hear that you are for the community. What's your purpose in the community?
Well, my purpose is, like, I'm not really. First of all, let me say this. Everything about me, like, it's nothing about me that is religious. And I want to make that clear. There's nothing about me religious. And so, my vision for the community, for the black community, you know what I'm saying? And it's nothing racist. But for the black community is that I see a lot of my brothers and a lot of my sisters out here, man, kids and even older folks, man, they out here and they lost, man. I mean, when I say lost, I mean really lost. Like, it's worse than how it used to be in the 60s and 50s and 40s, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's worse now than it was then, because then you had a lot of people wanting to stand up, a lot of black people wanting to stand up. And so it was easy for a person to stand up and just say what they wanted, man. But it's like now, man, it's so bad out there. Man, we really just lost. Like, I heard a brother say, man, he'd rather be with the white people. You know what I'm saying? Like, just totally just always lost. It's just nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to try, you know what I'm saying, at least do my part, man, because, you know what I'm saying, I got that type of heart, man. I just want to do my part, man. Get out there, man, and try to spread some, you know what I'm saying, spread some kind of knowledge. But not only knowledge, but understanding, because I learned. You know what I'm saying? I learned from a man. I ain't Larry Hoover through his paperwork. Like that. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man, is the key. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We need education, real education. You know what I'm saying? Real economic plans. You know what I'm saying? And we need to know what's going on in the political world, man, because it ain't doing nothing but affecting us. And a lot of us ain't really looking at that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us just looking at what we see every day. And we think that's the way, you know what I'm saying, that's the way it's supposed to go.
Well, why are you so interested in helping the community?
Well, I'm interested in helping the community because, first of all, I came from the community, you know what I'm saying? And truthfully, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I got a little bit of everybody in my blood as for it's the ancestors, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I got, man, all them strong ancestors in my blood. It's like I can't be quiet. You know what I'm saying? It's like God put it inside of me, man, to do this. Like, this is my purpose. It's like my purpose is to stand up and be bold, you know what I'm saying, for the people who hopeless, you know what I'm saying, for the people who hopeless. Those are the people that I'm sent for the hopeless, to try and give them some kind of hope through God, that is, you know what I'm saying, try to give them some kind of hope, you know what I'm saying, and that's just what it is, and it ain't even to be praised. Like, I don't want to charge nobody for nothing. Like, I don't want to do none of that. It's just that I know I got knowledge and understanding on so much, you know what I'm saying, and I just want to spread what I know, basically, you know what I'm saying, something that our parents didn't do for us. That's why we lost.
Well, what can you offer the community that the next person couldn't?
I believe I can offer the community a better way, a strong voice, you know what I'm saying, as long as, if I can make them listen, then I can guarantee you that I will bring some type of understanding. And it won't even just be me, to be God speaking through me. And again, I'm not religious, because I don't feel like He pulling me towards no religion. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just feel like I don't want to just take no whole lot of props from nothing like that. So that's why I say, you know what I'm saying, like God working inside of me, man, because you know my background even worse than what I even just described. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a whole bunch of dirt in my background, and I already know sooner or later the stronger the movement get, the more people gonna try to bring it out. But it don't even matter because I can bring it out myself or whatever. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is that I feel like I'm gonna touch millions, man, because one ain't enough. We got the whole black community. I mean, the whole black community is dying. You know what I'm saying? We got the police killing us. We got the government killing us, Ebola, AIDS, all that. You know what I'm saying? We got then, I mean, even deeper than that, you got abortion clinics, like all kinds of shit. Like it's so much shit that's killing us and killing our race, and then on top of that, we killing us and we killing our own race, and we don't understand why. But Willie Lynch, if I could put that Willie Lynch story right there with nothing but understanding, and if I can get on the list in mind, then maybe we gotta start. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I heard you speak a little bit about your background and bringing it out. Is there something in your life, like a particular situation or event that happened that sparked this flame for wanting to change the community?
Shit, all kinds of shit. No justice. You know what I'm saying? No equality. No freedom. Not for the black man. You know what I'm saying? Not for the black man. Not for the poor white. You know what I'm saying? Not for most of the Latinos, Mexicans, man. We don't get that. We don't get that, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't get equal nothing. You know what I'm saying? And mainly the black man and woman gets absolutely no justice, no equality, man, no freedom. Now for real, what we think this freedom, you got kids out here getting put down in gangs just to kill the opposition. Somebody ain't telling somebody something. Now, for me to get out here and be talking to the homeboys or even talking to you like, man, I'm tired of all this, I'm sick of all this, and then sit back and do nothing about it is absurd. Like, I got to do something. I'm complaining about it, you know what I'm saying? So I got to do something. And it's just like clocking in the racist white man corporation of business or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I would not do it. I will create a job for my own. All of that, I'm just not gonna do it, man, because I see what's going on and it's worse now than it's ever been. It's tore up, man. Like, I mean, they say what goes around comes around. They say ain't nothing new up under the sun. Everything that happened again. But shit, I think it's about time for a couple Martin Luther Kings and Malcolm X's, and regardless to what, man, it's time for more black leaders to stand up.
So, speaking on Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, who's the mentor in your life, or do you have any?
I mean, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of, man. What sparked, you know what sparked me the most was this man named Jeffrey Myree, man. His name Jeffrey Myree, man. He locked up in South Central, man, correction, man, in Tennessee, you feel me? And what it was, he gave me a book. You know what I'm saying? He gave me a book, man. When he gave me that book, it was by Naeem Akbar. It was called Introduction to Re-Education. And, man, that book, I don't know, it just, I was like, hold up, man. wait a minute, the book, I never heard of this information like this, but for somehow I feel it inside of my blood, you feel me? Like inside of my veins, and it's like I feel this information to be true. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, this is an education that they ain't teach in school. Like, why didn't they teach me this history right here? You feel me? So I went back for another book, and every time I went back, he would just feed me. So when I figured out, I'm like, hold up, man, like I'm starting to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to get it, because you know they say whatever you put inside it, you come out. And that's what it was like. I mean, it's like once I figured out who I was, man, and I started learning my history, I was like, man, hold up, man. That is like, I can't sit back and not do nothing. And just looking at, like, when I look out my window, that, like, everything, everyday life is what sparked me to want to do something. Police brutality, man, they killing us for nothing. You see what I'm saying? Just me being black make me want to do it. I look out my window and I see our kids dying, and I see, you know, we dying, man. We dying by the big numbers. And and we enjoy killing niggas.
So I heard you say, when you figured out who you were, what kind of advice would you offer to someone who is struggling with who they are?
I tell them to look, listen, and learn.
Heck
They be like, look,
yes.
listen, and learn on what? Then boom, that's where I come in and play it. Look, listen, and learn. Okay. I'm going to give them the problem. Let them know I feel them. Give them a little bit about myself. Give them the solution, man. Look, man, you got to read. That's the key. You feel me? You got to get your knowledge up. You got to read. You got to become. It's like you got to know who you are. You got to know who. Man. If you don't know you, I mean, come on, man. If you don't know you, you got to know you. So when you find out who you are, man, oh my goodness, gracious alive. Oh my goodness, man. It's like you know what went on. So now you kind of understand what's going on now. So it'll be easier to move on. You see what I'm saying? In the future, man, it's like you got direction now. You got purpose. You see what I'm saying? You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But somebody that don't know what's going on and they think the shit that they see today is right.
Do you have a target audience that you're trying to reach?
The black community.
Just anybody in the black community? You don't have an age range or
The black
anything?
community. The black community, period. And, you know, the black community, man. Anybody that's struggling like that, man. Anybody that feel my struggle, man, it's the black community. You know what I'm saying? The black community.
What are you hoping to accomplish in the next year as far as our community is concerned?
You know, basically, I'm just hoping for senseless, you know what I'm saying? Senseless crime, like senseless murder, senseless killings to end. You know what I'm saying? My vision is, you know, for the game. I ain't even telling people not to game. I'm not here to preach to you about none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like our communities will be better if the gang bangers done exactly what they supposed to do. If
Right.
GDs was GDs the way they supposed to be, then I believe everybody don't want to be GD, man. And Larry Hoover be in that cell right there in Colorado smiling, man, like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you know, just speaking on me, I'm Growth and Development, man. You know what I'm saying? I am affiliated. You feel what I'm saying? I'm Growth and Development, man, which is GD, man, Chairman Larry Hoover. So it's like if the majority was actually about the business for real and actually follow the guidelines and policies, man, which govern this organization, man, everybody and their mama would want to be GD, man, because the community would be that much more better, because we would demand for it to be that much more better. You see what I'm saying? But yet we contributing to the bullshit that's going on. You see what I'm saying? And that's with every gang or organization. You see what I'm saying? But I'm only speak on me and what I represent. I represent growth and development. I represent the black community, man, and you know what I'm saying? Is, man, somebody got to stand up and do something, man, because I mean, damn, somebody got to, man, because we dying by big numbers.
So we have to wrap it up. Can you give some words of encouragement to anyone out there who's struggling just within themselves or in the community, or who's even struggling gang banging or something, to want to get out and just become, you know, a leader like you? What words can you give them?
I mean, only thing I can do is just continue being a good example. You know what I'm saying? Continue being a good example. Continue running off at my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Saying shit like, you a man. And explaining it to them what a man is. A man is a man. A man gonna think about every decision that he do. A man is a man. What is a man? You know what I'm saying? A man has the ability for rational and more decision making, man. And I also learned that from Jeffrey Murray too, which both of us learned from a book. You see what I'm saying? And that's the key, man. You got to read. You got to read, man. That's what I would tell them. Read everything that you can read about who you are. You see what I'm saying? You read everything that you read about who you are, not about nobody else, because that don't matter, man. Only about who you are, man. So it's in, I can't really explain it, man. But when you figure out who you is, who you is as a man and as a person, man, it make you strong in the inside. You feel me? It make you real strong in the inside. And if you feel strong in the inside, man, you're gonna be strong on the outside, man, and that is gonna shine. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna shine. And that's what you got to do. You got to read. You have to read stuff that's worth reading, stuff that's gonna uplift you. You see what I'm saying?
Do you have any suggestions as far as books that they can read or?
Oh yeah, I got plenty of suggestions. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of stuff, man. That they don't send a child to be seeing over time. Any book by Naeem Akbar. Any book by Naeem Akbar is good. You see what I'm saying? Any book. Know Thyself, Introduction to Real Education, Visions for Black Men. All that's good. You see what I'm saying? Miss Rosa King. You know what I'm saying? She good for the black woman, man. I'm telling you, get that book. Sister Soldier, real. You know what I'm saying? Read her books. I'm talking about, man, Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? All these old black. Read that Message to the Black Man. Read that too. And a lot of y'all look at that like Message to the Black Man or Miss Rosa King, Naeem Akbar, like, hold on. Excuse me. Like, hold on, they Muslims. They Muslims. So what? Cause they Muslims. You know what I'm saying? So what? Cause they Muslim. You ain't gonna take no, you know what I'm saying, no advice. You ain't gonna get no knowledge from a person cause they Muslim. Why do people tell y'all not to listen to Muslims? You see what I'm saying? You got to think about that. So when you read these books, man, get these books because that's what's in it and it's in it for you. And you got to think, why they tell me to stay away from that? It's a million different religions out here, and yet still you want to be stuck on this one. And not saying, you know, I ain't down to none of that, man. I'm just saying you got to ask yourself, why stay away from these books right here that seem to have that man right there strong as hell? You see what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself that question, man. You just got to read, man. You got to read and start looking out your window and realize, man, damn, the homeboy just got put down. But he don't even know what he got put down for. He think he really got put down to kill the opposition, man, but it ain't even the case. You see what I'm saying? So really, I just basically tell him, man, just open up his eyes and read. Open up his mind, man. Just give himself a chance to grow. That's what I tell him.
Yeah, I heard him. It was Mr. Robert Cole himself. Thank you for the interview.